Good evening and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. So in this video I am going to be sharing with you my completed pages for November 2022. I cannot believe that tomorrow will be the 1st of December. It's mind-boggling. I can't believe it. Where has the time gone? But yeah, I thought I would take some time this evening to record my completed pages and get them uploaded, ready for, a clean start on the 1st of the month. So without further ado, I'm just going to show you a couple of whips that are also buddy colours that I'm currently working on, and then we will move into the completed pages. If there are any books in this video that you would like a link to or a complete flip through of, please let me know down in the comments, or alternatively please feel free to message me on Instagram or send me an email and I can do that for you. Okay, so the first book is the Disney Mandalas colouring book, and this is the big hardback book, which is the same format as the Disney Vitro books. And I am working on, please excuse my arm, I'm working on this page, the characters from Inside Out. And that is with my beautiful friend Debbie at Miss Sweet's Crafting Therapy. I know that she has already completed her page, so I just want to say I'm so sorry, Deb. I will be working on this to get this page finished at the start of December. I want to sort of just complete these last few buddy colours that are sort of carrying over from this month. It was my own fault. I bit off more than I could chew with the buddy colours. So yeah, I just need a little bit more time on that one. And the second one, we did work on this on a live stream. This is from Disney Vitro Tome 2. And this is a buddy colour with the beautiful Zoe from Addicted to Colouring. And it is this page here of Piglet. I don't have too much left to do, but I do want to spend quite a bit of time again working on this one and getting it done as soon as I can, just so I can cross these two buddy colours off, and of course let the lovely ladies know that I'm done, I'm all caught up. So that is those that I'm working on as well at the moment. I do also have a buddy colour in Tales from the Witch's Cottage with my best friend Tess. I haven't got that book at hand at the moment, but that is another one that I will be working on, and then I have a few buddy colours arranged for December. So that is my whips and pages that I'm going to be spending the first few days of December working on. So now I am just going to adjust my camera and we will get into our completed pages. So I will just adjust the tripod a little bit and I will be right back. Okay, so the first book that I have worked in is Mosaic Art Musical. This is a colour by number book by Such and Such Dava. And I completed this page, and it was a work in progress that I didn't even realise I had until I was looking through some books. So this has been a work in progress for quite a long time, but as you can see I have come back in now and completed this page. Okay, and I have used a variety of water-based markers, alcohol-based markers and black Posca pen. So there is that one. Then from my 10 books to complete in 2022, I have the Lines, Dots, Quest, Animals, Colour by Numbers for Adults by Sun Life Drawing. And I have completed quite a few pages in here this month, and I think I've got 4 pages left, so we will definitely have this book done by the end of the year. And this is all done with alcohol markers. So like I said, I did get quite a few pages done. I've really enjoyed working in this book, and because I've enjoyed it so much, I think I'm going to pull out my colour by colour blocks, and I think there's a colour by number or colour by colour Tetris sort of style. I believe they are by Sun Life Drawing and Cheshire Cat. So I will be working in those, I think, once this one is complete. I might even add one of those as one of my 10 to complete for next year. I've got 2 books pulled out so far to complete in 2023, but they are also going to be project books with other people, so we're going to sort of buddy colour the whole book together. Love this one. This owl is so cute. I'm really pleased with how he turned out. And yeah, that's the last page. I completed this one last night, I think, or the night before. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 pages left in here to complete. So like I said, this will definitely be done by the end of December, and at the end of that month as well, I will also do my annual wrap up, you know, for all of my 10 to complete books, and we will see what I achieved and what I did not. Then I have Colour by Colours Winter. This is by the fantastic Cheshire Cat. And I believe, yeah, I completed this book. This was not in my 10 to complete. This is just an additional book that I have finished this year. And as you'll see, I did get quite a lot of these done in November. And these were done with alcohol markers. And for a couple of them, the red orange was a Sharpie, but then later on I moved to an alcohol marker when that Sharpie started running out. But they always turn out beautifully, and I would love to find out if Kira is going to make any more of her colour by colour books, because I've had such a wonderful time with them, and I've completed a few now. This one's lovely. And that is the last page in the book. So that book is totally complete now. So there is Colour by Colours Winter by Cheshire Cat. Okay, next we have Stained Glass Colour by Number Christmas. This is by Sun Life Drawing. And I completed this page. Okay, so I completed 2 in here on my own. So there was this one. Again, that's all alcohol markers. And I've put a little Christmas sticker down here. Little holographic sticker. And also this one. And then this page here was a buddy colour with my lovely friend Marielle on YouTube. I apologise, on Instagram. So yeah, we've coloured this page, and I think that's adorable. Little puppies on the train there. So that's 3 more pages done in that book. Moving on, we have Stained Glass Colour by Number, Little Witches. Again, this one is by Sun Life Drawing. And I coloured this one. Okay, so I coloured this one. That was all done with alcohol markers. And then there's this one, which I obviously didn't finish. So I'm going to put that sticky back in there. Put it up that way so I know that that is a whip. And I'll keep that book out and get that one finished. Okay. Then we have Night Patterns, Colour by Number for Adults by Sun Life Drawing. And this is one of their newer books that they really kindly sent me for review. And I completed a few pages. So there was this one. So this goes for #November Colour Your Hoard 2022, which is hosted by the beautiful ladies Lavella and T here on YouTube. And again, that is all alcohol markers. And this one. I smudged the pen a little bit there, but not to worry. So that is that book. Moving on to Baby Animals, Colour by Number Colouring Book by Sun Life Drawing. And I completed, I think it was just that one. I think it's just the first page in here, I believe. I don't think I've done any others. No, so it's just this one. So, very limited colour palette, but I think it looks really effective. I had a lot of fun with that page. And I do like the thicker lines on the, you know, on some of these sort of mosaic style books by Sun Life Drawing. Because it's such a pleasure using my alcohol markers in these books. So there is that one. Then we have Autumn Colour by Numbers for Adults by Sun Life Drawing. This is taken from the book Colour by Colour Autumn by Kira Shashneva. So again, this is a November Colour Your Hoard page. And that is done with alcohol markers. And we have World of Mice, Stained Glass Colour by Number. This is by Sun Life Drawing, and I love this book so much. So we have this one. You can see where I spilled coffee on my desk and it sort of caught the, you can see all down here, it sort of caught the edge of the book. But hey ho, it is what it is. So that's alcohol markers, and it was the red orange Sharpie that I used on here. And then next we have the Colour by Numbers for Adults Animal Stencils. This is the extended edition by Sun Life Drawing. And I completed a few in here, I think. So again, these are alcohol markers, and again, this did have the Sharpie in there as well. So just the 2 pages in there this month. Then we have Halloween Spooks Mosaic Colour by Number Adult Colouring Book. This is by Alice Mills Publishing, and I love this book so much, and I cannot wait to add more of these to my collection. I just think they're fantastic. So I do work from the back in this book because I've seen on other people's channels before, if you use alcohol markers, they do bleed through, and then it kind of covers up really the key, the reference on the next page, so it's easier to work back to front. So I have been doing that in this book, and this is a combination of alcohol markers and water-based markers. The same with this one. I think this one is, yeah, that has got some water-based markers on that one as well. Yeah, so that's it for that book. Really, really gorgeous. I'd highly recommend. Okay, now moving into my circulism art books by Eclipse, AJ Quinnell. This is Colour by Number Yuletide. And I coloured this one. Yeah, just that one. And that is all alcohol markers on that one. And I love these books. The Eclipse books are fantastic. So I have the 2 in my collection now, this one and the next one, and I love them. And again, like the Alice Mills Publishing, I do plan on adding more of these to my collection, because these are just so relaxing. And where I've been suffering so much pain recently, due to the cold weather having quite a detrimental effect on my arthritis, these books have just, they've been so relaxing and calming colouring these. I've enjoyed every second of working in them. So the next circulism art book is Echidna Again by AJ Quinnell, and I coloured this one. I love how that page turned out. I just think the colours are so beautiful. There is a pale pink here on the number 14s, but you just can't really see it very well, so I may have to go over that with a slightly darker pink to make it a little bit more visible. But yeah, there's that one. I love it, absolutely love it. Okay, so now I'm moving into some non-colour by number books, and then there will be 3 colour by number books that are Disney at the end. So the next book is Cute and Creepy Pop Manga. This is by Camilla Derrico, and I coloured this one, or should I say I finished this page on the channel the other day. So this is a colour and chat on the channel, and it is this gorgeous little owl here. And this was a buddy colour with my beautiful friend Brianna, who has a YouTube channel. She is otherwise known as Beautiful Colours. I will link her channel down below for you, along with Zoe and Debbie. I will link their channels down in the description for you as well. So on this page I have used my Prismacolor pencils for all of the owl and these feathers in the background. And then I have gone in with some white Posca, and I've sort of added some little dots and highlights on the owl and on our feathers, if you can see that there. I did decide to leave the skull as is, because there was quite a lot of sort of browns and neutral colours on the page anyway, and I kind of like it. just left as is. And then for the background, I went in with some Memento inks. I used a pink first of all for the background, and then I used a stencil and went in with a purple just to add these details. But I did smudge a little bit of ink, so I put a little mushroom sticker here. And then I wanted to add a rub-on transfer, so I've put one just here. But yeah, I love how that page turned out. Really pleased with it. And it's really nice actually to have sort of 2 pages side by side done in this book. So a great big thank you so much to Brianna for being so patient with me and doing this buddy colour. Thank you so much. Next is Creative Haven's Entangled Gardens, and this is illustrated by Angela Porter. And I coloured the first page in the book, and it was this one. And this is all done with fine liner pens. And then I have gone in with some Arteza retractable pens just in a couple of places. And then you will see some Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic, some Jelly Roll Stardust, I used a little bit of Jelly Roll Moonlight just on this sort of like vermilion colour here in those 2 areas. Yeah, some moonlight here, some highlights, some sort of fluorescent yellow highlights here on the flowers, and then just a tiny amount of Prismacolor shading on this deep pink, on these areas here and on the green leaves. But yeah, that was it. I kept it quite simple and I really like how that turned out. It did take me working on it on and off for a couple of evenings, but yeah, I really enjoyed that one, and it was really relaxing. So there is that one. Then we have a new to me book, and it is the 50 Winter and Christmas Fairy Houses. This is by Camellia Angel Cova, and I coloured this page. It's very sparkly. So this also goes for hashtag November Colour Your Hoard, hosted by Lavella and T. If I hold it up, I want you to sort of get the loose glitter that's on there and the face and body glitter that I've put in the snow. So there's yeah, a lot of shine and shimmer and sparkle on this page, and I love it. So like I said, this is for November Colour Your Hoard, and for this page I used my Ohuhu alcohol markers along with some non-branded, super inexpensive alcohol markers. Then I added some shading with my Colour Imaginal pencils, and that was just on the sort of like the wooden areas here, the green trim on the boot and the red. And then I used some Jelly Roll pens in the styles Black Glaze, which is sort of just dotted around here and there. It's on a little bit here, the edge of the boot, and the little heart there on the door. I don't know if it's going to pick that up. So we have black Jelly Roll glaze, some Moonlight, which I used the fluorescent green and pink on these flowers here and the leaves, and then metallic, which was here on the window trims. And then I used for the bells here on the edge of the boot, this little area here, and these little details on the door. And over here I used my Uniball Signo Metallic Gold. I used a silver Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic, and that was for the snowflakes and stars in the background. If it's gonna pick up that shine, I hope it does. So we've got that silver pen there, and then like I said, we used the Paint and Glow face and body glitter in the snow, and this was in the colour Unicorn Tears. Then I used Nouveau glitter here on the trim of the boot, and some glitter washi tape from the shop Tiger, and this is washi tape from there as well. It says on the roll, it says wrapped with love, but I just put the with love bit, but I will be using that to wrap our Christmas presents this year. But I bought a couple rolls, and the rolls are quite big. They're really generous. So yeah, there's that. And the sparkle on that washi tape is brilliant. It's really, really good. So I'm really pleased with how that page turned out. I love this book. I really do. So I can't wait to work in this one again soon. Then I worked in 50 Christmas Miniatures by Camellia Angel Cover, and this was a gift quite some time ago from my beautiful friend Kathy, and I finally coloured my first page in here. So it is this one, and as you can see, I kept it very simple. I didn't add a background or anything, but there is some shine and a little bit of glitter on there. So there's that one. So on this page, it goes for, again, November Colour Your Hoard for Lavella and Tea. And then I used my Ohuhu alcohol markers, my Arteza Expert coloured pencils for the this sort of like shiny sort of like effect here on the snow. That is the Cosmic Shimmer Lunar Paste. So I really like the effect on that. I think it's lovely. And then I have used some stickles just here in the little Christmas lights to make it look like they've got a little shine, little sparkle there in the middle. And then I used Jelly Roll Stardust here in the red and green for the tassels on his scarf. And then a white Jelly Roll just for a few little highlights here on his scarf, his nose, and in his eyes there. So very simple, but very, very cute. So this will definitely be kept out for December. I think this book is gorgeous. I cannot wait to work in that one again. Okay, now I have been on quite the Morgan O'Brien kick. So we have North Pole Elves. This is a Christmas colouring book by Morgan O'Brien, and the first page I coloured was this one. And this was such a quick and easy page. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So this was done with my Ohuhu alcohol brush markers. I believe I used Prismacolor pencils for a bit of shading on him. A little bit of black Jelly Roll glaze just on the sticks here for his skiing, his eyes, and these little tacks here on his jacket, if you can see that. And then I used diamond stickles in the snow here, so we've got that beautiful sparkle. If I hold it up, you might be able to see it a bit better. And then I went in with a white jelly roll just under these lines here that Morgan has drawn in, just to give sort of the highlight of snow there, just knock back some of those black lines a little bit. So I love how he turned out, and to say I have fallen in love with Morgan's books is such a huge understatement. I absolutely adore them. So I cannot wait to work in these again soon. So next we have Matchstick Mouse, A Christmas colouring book. Again, this is by Morgan O'Brien. And I coloured a very simple page in here, and it was this one. I didn't add any pencil shading to this. The shading that I did add is just done with alcohol markers, the same as everything else. And then I have added some metallic jelly roll for the icing on our gingerbread man. Some, it feels like white Posca here on her Christmas hat, just to sort of, again, get rid of those black lines and make it just look a little bit more fluffy. And then I have added some Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic here on our little bug. I don't know if you can see, there you go, that sort of like turquoisey green colour. And then in the background I have just stuck on some sort of like iridescent blue snowflakes that I purchased from Amazon, and I stuck them on using Quickie Glue. So super quick, that page took no time at all, and I absolutely love it. So gorgeous. So again, we have another Matchstick Mouse book. This is a Halloween colouring book, again by Morgan O'Brien. And I coloured, I forgot about this one. I coloured this one. So I went for the first page in this book. And again, she is all done with alcohol markers. Then I have added some Jelly Roll Moonlight for the green here on her shell on her back, and the orange highlights on her hat. And then we have metallic jelly roll here in red, and I have the metallic blue on these sort of dashes in the background. And then, as you can see, I have just sort of gone in on the clouds here around the edges with clear jelly roll stardust, just to give the edges of those clouds a shine. So again, very simple. And then white jelly roll. Is that jelly roll? Or is that Posca? I think it's white jelly roll here, just for a highlight on her tail. So there is that one. Next we have Welcome to the Village, a cosy colouring book. Again, this is by Morgan O'Brien. I think I coloured two in here. So I coloured this one. This was all done with alcohol markers, some jelly roll moonlights for the fluorescent green here in the trees, pink on the flowers, orange there. And then a Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic, just for the sparkly, I don't know if you can see the sparkly rays from the sun. So there's that one. Oops. And then we have this one. So again, this is done with alcohol markers. And then I've gone in once again with the Jelly Roll Moonlight and Jelly Roll White. And then I have added some Jelly Roll Moonlight here. This is in the turquoisey colour for these leaves. And then I have stuck on some Nuvo confetti yellow butterflies, and I used my Quickie Glue pen for that, so you see a couple of those dotted around on the page. If I move the page around, you can see them shining, and a black jelly roll glaze for her shoes, and metallic gold uniball signal just for the buttons here on her shirt. So I've never played Animal Crossing, so I have no idea what colour these characters are supposed to be. I do believe that, you know, that's the game that they were taken from, but to be honest, I just had fun colouring them however I wanted. So that is that book. And then finally I have finally for the Morgan O'Brien books, we have Matchstick Mouse, an autumn colouring book. Love this book so much. And I coloured this one. So again, this is done with alcohol markers, and then I have gone in with, I believe, I think this might have been Black Widow pencils if I remember correctly. So I've added those for some shading, and then I have used a metallic jelly roll here just for this little button on her satchel, some jelly roll white for some highlights here in the water, her tail, her nose, and also to make it look like these raindrops are I've sort of dotted here to make it look like, you know, the rain is hitting the leaf there, and then the other raindrops in the background I just coloured with a oh my goodness, a blue jelly roll Stardust pen, and I love how that turned out. So simple but just adorable. And again, a jelly roll Moonlight. I've added some highlights on her hat and her jacket here as well, and just some little dots just to add a little bit of interest there, a little bit more of a pattern. So really, really gorgeous. Okay, next I have Johanna's Christmas by Johanna Basford, and I coloured this one. I thoroughly enjoyed working on this page, and I cannot wait to do more in this book in December. This was done with the Bic Intensity permanent markers. I believe there's some Arteza fine liner on here as well. There's some Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic. There's a Uniball Signo in metallic gold. There is some Jelly Roll Stardust on here also. And I don't know if you can see, but on these little ornaments here in the corner, whoops, just here, if I can hit the light, okay, can you see those little dots that are shining? They are the Nouveau Glitter, Nouveau Confetti Sweet Peach Circles, and I stuck each of those on individually with a Quickie Glue pen. So just to add a bit more shine. And then we've got a sticker here in the middle of these two reindeers, and I think that was on a sticker sheet from Poundland. So I stuck that in the middle just to fill in a little bit of space, and also I have put in 4 of those snowflakes that I purchased from Amazon, again with the Quickie Glue pen. The shading on here, I believe that was done with Polychromos, and in a few spaces I did also blend it in with the Caran d'Ache Luminance pencil in Buff Titanium. So there is that one. Okay, we're down to the last few books now, my lovelies. So this one, this Buddy Colour, I believe I completed this yesterday. Was it yesterday or today? I'm losing track of time. It's ridiculous. So this was a buddy colour from Disney Portraits. This is the small square book by Hatchet Heroes, and this was a buddy colour with my beautiful friend Connor, and we coloured the Cheshire Cat. So I absolutely love how he turned out. For this page I used my Crayola Super Tips and the Staedtler dual-ended fibre tip pens, and then I've also gone in with some Posca pen in both a regular purple here and then metallic pink and blue. And then I've added some shading on him with Prismacolor pencils. There is some Jelly Roll Stardust here in pink for a few little areas there in the background. And then I used a fluorescent yellow Jelly Roll Moonlight just to go over the lines here, or sorry, go around the lines of the cat, just to make him stand out a bit more from the colours in the background. And then I went in with my tried and true Uniball, is it Uniball? I can't remember the name of it now. Oh, brain fart. This one, Uni paint marker in metallic gold, and I just wrote smile up here, and then we're all mad here, just down there at the bottom. So I love how that one turned out. I do still have my Pluto page in here as a whip. We'll come back to him. I'll come back to him, and that's the other page that I've done in this book, Sadness. I think that's it for here. So that is Disney Portraits. And now we have the last three books, and these are the Disney colour by number books. So firstly, we have Disney Princesses, Coloriage Mystère by Hatchet Heroes. And I've coloured this one of Baby Moana. So there she is. So on this page I used a black Posca for the black outlines that were required, and then all of the rest was done, I think it was all done with the Staedtler dual-ended markers, and then I just wrote her name down here in metallic blue Posca. I love how she turned out. I do think, you know, I could have maybe tried to be a little bit more conscious with the sky, just in a few areas, to try and reduce the streaking a little bit, but overall I'm really, really pleased with it. And I love how, you know, the water turned out down here, this sort of beautiful green colour. And yeah, I'm really pleased with her as well. So there is that one. Then we have Disney Le Grand Classique Tome 9, Coloriage Mystère, again by Hatchet Heroes. And, whoops, I coloured this one of Marie from the Aristocats. And as you can see, this was done all with water-based markers, which consist, as always, of my Crayola Super Tips and the Staedtler dual-ended. And then the black outline was done in a Posca pen, and I used my gold uni paint marker in metallic gold to write her name there at the top. I do think the background in places just looks a little bit messy, but that's where my Crayola Super Tips were running out. But yeah, overall I'm pleased with it. Of course, there's a lot of white space here. It called for a super pale grey, but she's not grey, she's white, so I decided to leave her white. I do need to go in actually with a correction tape because I've got a streak of green there. I'm gonna, do you know what, I'm gonna do that while I've got you here. If I can find, there we go. I'm just gonna, there. So there's Marie. And then last but not least for this video, I have Disney Vitro Coloriage Mister. This is again by Hatchet Heroes, and this is a relatively new to me book, and I love it. I absolutely love this book, and I would love to complete this. So I completed the first 2 pages in here. Yeah, completed these. I think I've shown you these. Did I show you these last month? I've got a really funny feeling that I did. Or maybe this one wasn't done. Okay, if I've shown you these pages, I do apologise. But as always, this is done again in my water-based markers, and then the black is Posca pen. And I love it. I absolutely love this book. I just think it's incredible. I definitely think it's my favourite of these so far. And I am currently working on a buddy colour, and it is this one. And I'm working on this as a buddy colour with the lovely Susie, who contacted me to do a buddy colour. And she is a new friend on Instagram. So that one will be done very soon. So that is it, my loves. That is all of my completed pages for the month of November. I really hope that you have enjoyed this video. As I mentioned earlier, if there are any books that you would like the links to purchase or a full flip through of, feel free to let me know via the comment section down below, or alternatively you can contact me via DM on Instagram or email. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Lots of love. Bye.